We're thrilled to have you with us from Denton, Texas, Apache Stadium. A staple of the college football environment. Color-coordinated schemes in the stands. A stripe out today. Students, alumni, all fans have band together to try to make life miserable for these visitors. It's the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs and the North Texas Mean Green. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe already putting her to work with some injury news. Holly?
Well, guys, Coach told me this atmosphere is going to be crucial today. They have a lot of confidence in their backup this week. He was able to come in for their injured starter last week and have a very productive game. They like how he read the defense, how he got guys in and out of plays, so they are expecting to be able to really count on him here today in this big game. I'll keep you posted on how comfortable he looks starting out the first quarter. Back to you.
Holly, we'll see what kind of problems that... He's got an alley. And there he goes. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, North Texas.
And you cannot start this game any better than to take the opening kickoff all the way to the house. How about the speed by the return man? Once he got in the open field, that dude was gone. This place is going crazy.
And they did tack on the extra point. Deep in the end zone, it's Watkins. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Bulldogs offense will get first crack at it here. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. He was sacked 4 times and threw a couple of interceptions last time out. Off play action on first down. That's caught. It's Farmer. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Straight ahead, it's Brooks. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Looking for a man. It's Burke. Oh, he just flat dropped it. He had the ball and didn't look it all the way in, and it'll be fourth down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. Fields the punt. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Mean Green offense takes over, and they'll go to work for the first time. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. Led his team to a win, throwing 4 touchdown passes the last time out. Split backs here.
And I'll tell you what, this QB, man, he has been the surprise of the season to start so far. Just ascending in play. Got his team in a good spot, playing at a really high level. Palmer, this might be a guy that we say, we might not have been talking about him preseason, but we're talking about him now.
Yeah, we were talking to him this week before the game. He told us he had a bit of a chip on his shoulder coming into this season. He said, you know, not a lot of people were talking about me. Not a lot of people were giving me the attention that I really felt like I deserved. But I'm going to play, and I'm going to get people's attention. He's been doing that. This kid has been balling.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Long way to go on second down. Off play action. Gets a hand in there.
Really great job in coverage by the defender on that play, swatting the ball away.
North Texas lining up, facing third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him this time. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. North Texas really has it going on offense. Drops back on first down. Taking a shot. Touchdown, Mean Green. Makes the grab in the corner.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
So the kick goes out of bounds, and the ball will be placed at the 40 to start this drive. Sets his feet. It's Burke. Unloads to the right. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
And this offense is searching, man. They're trying to find something. Last week, they did nothing. They got nothing going. Looked really, really poor. This week, starting a little sluggish. They got to find something they can hang their hat on and something they can build off of for this offense.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Connection to the right. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Brooks. Bring him down. Third and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Turns it upfield. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Well, on that third down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after they catch. But this is a defense that takes pride in their ability to tackle in the open field. That was a fantastic job of rallying to the ball carrier in bounds and getting him down. Now
makes the grab. He's got a first down. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. It's a much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. If you're down, you got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
And he's coming out of the end zone. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. North Texas sends the offense out to get this drive going. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. First play of this drive. Pulls it in. It's Alexander. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
I love early in the game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Second down, gonna throw it. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go.
North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Sells the run, looking to pass. Throws to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man cover.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes. goes at the 18.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He rifles one deep to the left. Hauls in the deep ball. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Mean Green move the chains with the passing game. Let's see what they do on 1st down. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Wants to throw on 1st. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Makes the grab on the left side. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, North Texas. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out, they'll get you a touchdown. That's a great drive by the offense.
He'll return it. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. Final play of the quarter coming. The run inside. It's Brooks. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the 1st quarter. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Just feeds the running back. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Oh, pressure's coming. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? He gets it away from his own end zone. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Can they catch him? Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Stopped at the 44. The defense coming up with a big interception.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
Turns it upfield. Can't get him to the ground. And we've been waiting to see the spin move, and so too had the defense. They were ready for it. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Burke. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Spin, still running. Turning it on. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. They've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough...
Let's it fly deep downfield. Oh, man, he almost picked that one off in the end zone. Instead, it'll be third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Maybe some room here. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to run, it's Brooks. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Lets it go to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. On the move from inside his 5. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And he's in for the 2nd score of the game. My goodness. Note to self. Kickoff team. Don't kick it to him anymore. Squib it. Kick it to the other guy. Just don't let that guy touch it again.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Keeps it moving. It's Brooks. They put the brakes on him. Third and long right here. Scanning the field, it's Burke. Finds the tight end. He's pulled down right at the 42-yard line. 4th down coming, and might they roll the dice from their own territory. Kick is in the air. On the return. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. With an update on that, let's check in with Holland.
Here on the Mean Green sideline, guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying, we have more work to do. If they really want to continue to be one of the best teams in the country, they have to keep their foot on the gas to end this game. Guys?
All right, Holly. Got his man. Getting closer and closer to midfield. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. The Mean Green can be aggressive if they choose here on 2nd and short. Makes the grab. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they used a timeout. Soft spot in the middle. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. He slides that just inside the right upright. And that lead grows even bigger.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors. North Texas will kick it off to start things here in the second half. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He goes out of bounds on that return right at the 20-yard line. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive with this. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
It's complete to the left. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. Trying to take it back. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. Keeps it looking for the edge. Swarmed under 5-yard loss on the play. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
You normally don't see this guy miss throws like that. That was a pretty short throw. He can normally make those in his sleep, but with the incompletion, we're now setting up third down.
Lofts one high and deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
That really wasn't his best throw. I tell you what, you got to choose when you're going to zip it in there and sometimes put some air underneath it. He chose the wrong one, put a little too much air underneath it. Defensive player makes the nice pick.
Heaves it on the run. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Oh, he's got some space. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Going to work back in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They give it back to him. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Well, in the last two plays, they've given this guy the ball, and he's done a really nice job, shown really nice vision. He's gotten what's available to him. He hasn't broken off the 60-yarder quite yet, but he is doing a nice job of putting this offense now in a very manageable third down situation.
Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. And the Bulldogs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll use the running game on first and goal. They were all over it. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Sells to fake. Fires into the end zone. Into the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Holly Rowe has an update.
Reporting from the North Texas sideline, there is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it up right now. We'll see if the offense can answer again or if the defense starts to make a statement. Reese?
Holly, thank you. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Still looking to his right. Right side, it's Gage. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And this defense comes up with another big play, man. They get the pick six. They get the mistake. They've been flying all over the field, playing well with their hair on fire, Palmer, forcing some turnovers, really doing a good job of confusing this QB.
Yeah, and on offense for the quarterback, you've got to stop with the turnovers. Now, obviously, turnovers lose you games. When you allow defensive touchdowns, the analytics show you your losing probability goes way up. Right now, they'd be out comfortably ahead if he would just stop giving the football to the other team. They need to settle him down before he gets back out on the field.
And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Finds his man on the RPO. Still on his feet at the 45. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Shoots it to the left. He's got an open man. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. North Texas doing business from the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Touchdown, Mean Green. Got it right in the heart of the end zone. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Brooks. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Let's see what they've got on second down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make a miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Looks it in. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Tells to run, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Mean Green might have found something after that last big play through the air. Looking for a crease, it's Alexander. Got the first down. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
Caught on the RPO. There he goes. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Alexander. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ball game. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
Just barely got rid of it.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. Giving up that last field goal really hurt. It's a 3-possession game, and things look dire, to be candid. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
Gonna take a shot. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. Back to pass, it's Burke. Look out! Wide open downfield. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Fires left. Makes a connection. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Holds on, it's Farmer.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. He lets it fly. He's got it. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And he added the extra point. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. This second half hasn't been nearly as productive offensively as the first half. As a result, that big lead is no longer so big, and they need to get something going right now. The defense quickly calls a timeout, trying to save as much clock as possible. $1:57 left. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. It's Pryor. Swings it out to the flat. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. With 1:52 seconds left, the defense will use a timeout trying to get the football back.
It's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
Complete out of the backfield. A terrific play to keep him from getting to the chains and forcing the turnover on downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big?
Makes the grab in their space. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again. Go.
Hits him in stride inside the 10. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Burke. Rush right in his face. Bought a little time, lets it go.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't...
Touchdown, Bulldogs! Somehow they fought all the way back, and it's a one-possession game.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why...
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more.